The assistant is directed by Kitty Green and is about a day life of an assistant working in an industry, played by Julia Garner. When I look at the audience and critics score in Rotten Tomatoes, I actually get shocked that the audience is 24% and the critic is like 91%, so I watch this movie anyway. And I actually understand why the audience put a 24% inside. The movie is slow paced, and you're just looking at assistant doing everyday life stuff. The thing is keep very subtle. There's no like a climax or something. So yeah, I do actually understand why audience do not like this movie. For me, however, I love this movie. This is a great movie. Highly recommend it. So let me get to all the things I like about it. First off, the entire movie has to be carried by one actress. Julia Garner killed it in this role. She's just brilliant. If she doesn't work, the entire movie doesn't work. Because the movie is basically focusing mostly on Julia Garner's character. She is doing stuff in the office, and you have to notice her subtle changes in her action and in her facial expression to see what she's dealing with. Everything she kept is very subtle, so you have to, and the actress have put it off very well in order for the movie to work, and it works so well. Same as the character. If the character is not likable, the movie also won't work. Luckily, the movie shows that the character is actually a struggling person who just wants to care about the life she works on, and even she cares about her family as well. And because of these two, the movie like this will able to work, and I really like it. I mean, the entire movie is about action showing characters. Yeah, sure. She's basically doing everyday stuff, but at the same time, for the things she's doing, you can tell what character she is. Which I won't spoil it. And yeah. And to be honest, this is a very realistic movie. I mean, it's not like an over climax or it's not like a melodrama. It's just an assistant doing stuff in the office. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there is something happening, but it's very realistic. I mean, I felt so real about it, even though I didn't work inside the office before. I do totally believe everything it did is true. Yeah, and I actually walked in her shoes in the entire movie to see how she felt like. And then the next thing I like about it is the theme about this movie. Okay, yeah, the theme doesn't make a good movie, but the movie has to pull out the theme well in order to do so. I mean, I do understand when people kind of miss it, and like the people actually miss the plot of the movie. I mean, there's no plot, but it's not a nothing movie. The movie is about social issues of the higher class being able to do whatever they want to a lower class, and the movie pulls it off, and it shows that, not gonna spoil it, very realistic to our life that that you're not able to do anything to it, and the movie shows about it, and yeah, you're actually rooting for her the entire time, but yeah, and then when she's broken down, you actually felt for her, and they actually had to do it so well. I mean, there's like that, and yeah, there's one brilliant scene about her and the other person, and that is the best scene of the movie, and you can call that a climax, I guess. I mean, that's the most lines, the most expressive, the most emotional scene in the entire movie. So yeah, and it's not like this movie doesn't know how to set up and pay off stuff. I mean, everything be set up before it's actually be pay off afterwards. And you show that the assistant actually knows about more than she thinks. Kinda. A bit, but still. Yeah, even though she's doing everyday stuff, the acting and the character actually works for the movie so well. And the realistic style of the movie just makes me put in her shoes and actually care about this movie a lot. And also, the lines in the dialogues in the movie, yeah, they're great. I mean, the direction actually put it so well. I mean, sure, you won't notice the dialogues at first, but when you watch it more and more, you actually notice it a lot, and you notice what is happening behind the scenes. Also, the direction and editing. The editing is basically seamless. I don't feel like there's a moment of the weird cutting or just wide scenes in the movie. And the direction actually makes the entire movie feel like, oh, she's alone. She has no people to help. She is all alone. And everything she does has to be helping herself and others without other people rooting for her. I mean, sure, there's some people actually support her behind, but they didn't help too much. And the villains are not like they are, ha ha ha, I'm evil, ha ha ha. I mean, sure, they are not good people, but it's not like they are not doing it in a cartoonish way. They are just doing it because it's realistic. And you don't actually see the villain. Kinda, I guess, because you just see shadow of him. And yeah, the direction makes the entire feeling so uncomfortable that you actually feel for her even more. But even that, I actually understand the things that people don't like about it. And if you actually, it's a person who actually only likes about like climactic melodrama and explosives, you kind of miss a lot of stuff in the movie. And I don't blame you, because the movie is not counting on you to just focus on this less, and it counts on you to focus on everything. It shows. And also the pace of this movie. I mean, the movie is 87 minutes long, but I do feel like the director should like trim down some scenes and add something a bit more about it. Yeah. I mean, the movie is just basically about the daily life of the assistant, and I do like to see her relationship with her and the other newbie here even more. And to be honest, after watching this movie, I kind of understand a bit more about the movie industry, and I'm really curious about the movie industry, and I actually really have to learn about it. And yeah, that's what I feel about this movie. If you don't like it, I totally understand. I mean, I actually see people actually miss the quote unquote nothing of this movie. This movie is not nothing. There's something about it. It just keeps it very subtle that you don't even notice it. So yeah, I'm gonna give this movie a 9 out of 10.